10 reasons why porn stars lost 999,999 views. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos in the future. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Screen Art. Porn Stars is a program with the distinction of transforming the History Channel, the channel once based on, well, history, into one that is now entirely on reality television. We were all addicted at the idea. A small family running a pawn shop on the Beggar Strip and watching all the crazy stuff they sell is interesting and has been a humorous and inspiring show. Even after more than a decade on the network, we have to admit that some of the luster is gone. The show has been losing audiences drastically. Join us as we delve at some of the reasons why those series you once had to watch is now a must skip. Number 1. Why it succeeded. In order to discover why the series has begun to fall in interest, first, we need to consider what made it so successful. Despite not feeling like it on the surface, Pawn Stars' first season was actually a historical series. The plot followed a beautiful defined structure. A salesman who appear at the gold and silver pawn shop with an object of historic value, and Rick and the gang would discover the item's past. It was essentially a historical lesson, but with a reality television twist on it. Character casts were rounded and dynamic individuals too. Rick was the main character and he was a walking encyclopedia, capable of convincing even the toughest of sellers to agree to a contract. Corey was the crew's youngest with everything to show why the old guy was hard-looking but likable. And ultimately, Chumley was the comedy relief because if necessary, he was capable enough to take matters into his own hands. That's what people thought originally about the show's production, and this is when the decline starts. Number 2. Jumping the shark. The term jump the shark was invented by disgruntled Happy Days fans to refer to an episode of the series where the character Fonzie actually hopped on water skis over a shark.
It's gotta be worth 500 bucks.
Yeah, actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm assuming this coin's worth anywhere between 12 and 1,700 bucks.
Oh wow.
It's widely used today to refer to whether a series uses unexpected gimmicks or crazy situations to hold an audience in a dwindling series. The series focused less on the historical context and more is being planned to pull on the mad trick Chumley, fully disconnected from reality. The series has changed from a historical reality series to a pure reality TV at the TLC level. Number 3. Flanderization. The term Flanderization refers to the character Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, who became gradually one-dimensional as the series went on longer and longer, voicing only one character of what used to be a multi-dimensional character. The series has been even less free-form and more scripted, and each actor
Fascinated with the guy, he invented so much stuff.
I mean, you do know that's where they coined the term mad scientist, right?
Germany's foreign policy was to conquer the world during World War II, so
has a part that they're expected to perform. Chumley is doing something insane. Oldman is shouting stuff at young people. The squad is struggling for something insignificant. It is all rote and repetitive, and it can get pretty dull after 11 years on television. Number 4. Don't Think. Chumley's illegal problems, though, on the series he's an innocent fool. Things get a little more mysterious out there. Police searched his home after being suspected of harassment by a disgruntled employee, only to find a den loaded with narcotics and guns, and later arrested him. Chum reached a plea bargain and escaped by being placed on probation every 3 years. As a result, Chumley showed less and less on the series, and the event-induced publicity crisis led others to stop viewing. Number 5. Rick bows out. Rick's face didn't realize what he was getting into when he introduced the series, thinking that a show would give the pawn shop more exposure. Rick Harrison was unbelieving that the show had taken over the whole company, but as early as 2015, Rick's been told he's getting a bit sick of the shenanigans of reality TV, and stating he'd be winding down soon. Although he isn't out yet, the declining nature of the series represents the lack of resources. Number 4. Gold and Silver. Rick Harrison launched a series in 2009 that made to benefit the gold and silver pawn shop with a little increase in the advertisement. Unfortunately for him though, his shop has earned more exposure. His profit margins have been affected by the show. Thousands of customers are coming to the shop as visitors do not want to purchase something, crowding out those actually interested in pawning off or purchasing products. The chaotic production schedules always mean that everyone inside gets corralled out at a moment's notice, with no other options for the real customers. Number 3. Controversy. Rick Harrison has made a slew of divisive policy comments to make his argument short. On the series, Rick is unrepentant about his less savory politic views, and there's another who would choose to avoid watching all of the conflict within one that agrees with him. Number 2. Lawsuit. Former porn actress Olivia Black ended up firing from the program after the cast and crew found her history in videos that were not so family oriented. In retaliation, Black sued the series for discrimination based on ethnicity.
Being guilty of having some drugs or guns or
Is a
sexual
big
assault is a
difference.
huge
Is a
difference.
big difference from a
And
sexual
I
assault.
think it's a tough position.
She ended up withdrawing the case and returning to her previous job, so the show was not dealt any serious harm. Yet still, all the off-channel drama and the resulting media circus can get more boring for viewers. It feels as though there's another porn star dispute any single day. Number 1. Experts at just what? The experts who come to the shop are supposed to be the impartial judges who will decree a valuable or worthless item. They pulled drama along with them, much like any other part of the series. Take suspected identification specialist Drew Max, who was struck in 2016 with a lawsuit charging that he was committing huge fraud by marketing misidentified items. In Porn Stars, Max had allegedly used his starring role to commit fraud. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I will see you in the next video.